All three are in. Racing. 2,400 metres in front of them for the ALUMINIUM BAHRAIN ALBA Cup, a domestic Grade 2. Encourage began well up along the inside. Tall Order, widest of all, and Rainport goes into the first turn between horses and in last spot. So they negotiate the first bend, and it's Encourage and Neil Callan taken on for the lead by Andrew Breslin aboard Tall Order in the black and white jacket. They move on down the side of the track, and Paul Hannigan sits at the back aboard Rainport. And the front two have got around about 4 or 5 lengths now on Rainport as they go on down the side. So it is Tall Order, the leader. Tall Order, the outsider of the three. Tall Order by about a length to Encourage, and then a break of around about 5 or 6 lengths to Rainport as they approach the final 1600 and the back straight. So Tall Order makes the running. A winner here last winter. Tall Order by about a length and a half. Make it a length now to Encourage. Encourage who won really well, beating Rainport by 5 lengths last time. Rainport just gives the other two a start as they move on down the far side. Rainport in search of a third course and distance success. Less than 1,400 to go. Tall Order, Encourage and Rainport as they go midway down the back straight. No change in that order. Andrew Breslin aboard Tall Order, with Encourage now taken along the outside in the hands of Neil Callan. Paul Hannigan and Rainport still last of the trio as they leave the back with less than 1,000 to go. Tall Order from Encourage. Tall Order with this lead of about a half length over Encourage, and now just only 2 lengths or so behind the front two is Rainport, making the run inside the last 800, coming towards the final bend, and it's Tall Order with Encourage now joining issue at the top of the straight with 600 metres left to go. It's Tall Order just being pushed along by Andrew Breslin. Neil Callan sitting pretty aboard Encourage as he joined a Tall Order, and now Paul Hannigan is asking Rainport to join the party. They have got 400 metres left to go, and Encourage is going to have to work here. Encourage, Tall Order is very game on the far side, and Rainport staking a massive claim on the wide outside with 200 metres left to go, and Rainport's hit the front from Encourage. Tall Order has dropped to third, heading down to the last 100 metres. It's Rainport from the rallying Encourage. Rainport in front. Encourage is coming back at Rainport. Encourage has clawed his way to the front where it counted. Encourage beats Rainport, a thriller. Tall Order back in third. So Encourage has taken it there. It was a really good finish between Encourage and Rainport. And Paul Hannigan and Rainport sat at the back of the field early on, hit the front. Encourage had to fight. It certainly wasn't a cakewalk, and Encourage has gamely
Five winners on the afternoon for Al Mohammedia Racing. What a day for them. Let's have a word with winning jockey Neil Callan. Neil, that was the best finish of the day. You had to work hard there.
Yeah, look, he's a very tenacious, strong, staying type. You know, when the other horse was intent on going on, he went to slow it down. I thought, you got to keep him honest, you know. Fauzi's a little bit worried, and Hesham were a little bit worried because he had a little bit of a setback in the week. Just weren't sure if he's quite 100% fit. So, but one thing you can't take away from him is his will to win. Like, I mean, he'd go around another lap.
You felt like he was going to get beaten at one point. He came back again and again, like almost 3 times, really.
It probably didn't. It probably looked at like that on the TV. But I always felt, because I know the horse so well, I knew when the horse came out on my outside, it only came a half a length in front of me, and I thought, no, you need to find a bit more than that, because I knew this fella would grind it out. And look, he's a very tough, willing horse, and you always need that.
And he's going to be running in the big races this season again?
Yeah, I don't know whether they want to travel him. The Saudi's coming up and there's Dubai starting, so they might want to take him on the international stage. I don't know, but you know, as long as there's plenty of staying races here for decent money, he's going to take a bit of beating.
And just finally, you've been part of some big days for Al Mohammedia Racing, but today again, almost the best this season, another 5-timer for the team.
Yeah, like, I mean, they told me not to come too early. The horses are just coming to the boil come December, and They were true to the word since I arrived. You know, I was a little bit worried because I was thinking, these horses are not quite fit. But God, the last 3 weeks they've really turned around. So, you know, it's not just one person or another, it's a whole team.
As well, they are certainly super fit and super in form at the moment. Congratulations, Neil Callan, our winning jockey of our final race. But really, congratulations to all of the team, everyone as part of Al Mohammedia Racing, enjoying a 5-timer here today. Encourage wins our 8th and last race.